Hi everyone, welcome to my art class. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a tulip flower out of the tissue paper roll. Are you ready? Okay, let's starting it. Alright, you will need a color papers, scissors, glue stick, and use pencil and eraser. I will use the Sharpie so everyone can see better. And color pencils, I have a light, medium, dark, red, and also for the sets of greens, light, medium, dark. And this one is the tissue paper roll. All right, so I'm gonna clean the table a little bit first. Okay, first I'm going to have use the pink paper. For the tulip flowers, you can pretty much use any color because tulip flower have lots of different color. But first you are going to draw. All right, so first one, you are going to find the center. Okay, find the center, and let's make a up and down like a mountain, up and down. Okay, and on the left we are going to go up and down, but when you go down, slant it in a little bit. Okay, up and down, slant it in. Same thing to the other side, up and down, but slant it in a little bit. And then all you need to do is make a curve. Make a nice curve. And that's top of the tulip flowers, okay? So I'm going to use this paper. Okay, first you're going to take one of them. All right, let's use this one. I use the cardstock paper, okay, because it's stronger. So you won't flip it around, okay? And first I'm cutting around. Cut it around. Cut it around. Okay, that's the flower, tulip flower, tulip flowers. All right, and then for this one, I'm going to use the green paper. You can wrap it around and then cut, measure and cut. All right. So, like I have this dark green paper. Okay, and I can measure it and then use ruler and cut. All right, so let me get the ruler. Okay, you are going to find how many inches. Everyone have a different one. Okay, mine is about 4.25. Okay, so you can measure it from top to the bottom. 4.25, and then make a line like that. And then this one you can measure it. Okay, so see how long it's gonna be. If it's extra long, that's good because you will be able to wrap it around. Okay, so let's have use ruler. All right, and make a line. Let's make a rectangle. Okay, enough to cover the tissue paper roll. like that, okay? And then we cut it out from there, okay? So I will use this paper, okay? And start to follow the line and cut. Okay. Another second. Here we go. Follow the line and cut. All right, you can see this one is dark green paper, okay, and then have your tissue paper roll. Put glue, make sure the edges it's all covered with glue. And the middle part too. All right, and then let's put it in the middle of this paper. Okay, and then okay, wrap it around, wrap it around, wrap it around. Okay, make sure it's in the center, okay, enough to cover every single place. Wrap it around, wrap it around. Okay, I think this tissue paper roll, what I have, a little bit shorter. Okay, don't worry about it. Like, you know, you see the extra, that's fine. We can trim, 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 trim a little bit. Okay, that will be fine. Trim a little bit like that, okay? All right. And next one, what I want you to do, we are going to make the lips, okay? We are going to have a light green paper ready, and then you put it on the side, and then put it on the side, and then see how big you want your leaf, okay? So I'm gonna make the leaf, draw a leaf. Like that, so later on I can attach it, and then inside make lots of lines. Like that. Okay. Alright, that's going to be our leaf. And then you are going to have two sets of right and two sets of left. And left is easy. You are going to measure how big it is. And then draw a leaf. Left and right doesn't necessary to be the same size. Okay, you can have it the same or different, okay? Draw like that. But if you want to have the same size, it's easy. You are going to just draw one, and then fold your paper, and then cut it together. You are going to have a, you know, the sets, or sticking the paper on the bottom. So it depends on how many sets you want, okay? All right, here we go. And I'm going to use this paper. All right, and then I have you can see this one set, two sets, okay? All right, I will will need this much, okay? It's very good, for the younger friend to practice cutting. So that's why 4 sets is good, okay? So let me start to cut it out. Follow the line and cut it out. Okay, that's one. Follow the line, cut it out. This project is very simple. It's really beautiful for the spring, and it's good practice too. Okay, follow the line and cut. Follow the line and cut. There we go. Another set. The reason I need to have 4 because I want it double side, left side and right side. Each side you can, different side you still can see it, not just look for one side. Right, like this one, you see 1, 2, you can see both sides, okay? Keep on cutting, finish the last cutting. Here we go. All right, so far we've done all the elements. You can see on the left, this one is on my right, and this one is on my left, and then we have 2 sets like that. So we are going to do the assembly soon, but before we do assembly, I'd like you to draw a little bit, okay? Do a little bit coloring because it make it much nicer, okay? Shading, okay? Let's do that. Okay, first I'm gonna clean my table a little bit, okay? Hold that. All right, I'm going to working on this one first. Okay, let me put this one on the side. Okay, so for the first one, I have my color. This one you can see red, light red, bright red, medium red, a little bit darker red, and this one it's brown. So when I mix darker red with brown, the red look much darker. You can see 1, 2, 3 have a different color. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we are going to shading a little bit. You are going to do it both sides, okay? But I'm going to just use one side to show it to you how you can shading, okay? So first one, let's color in with the bright red for the edges. Bright red, you can see I color in for the edges. Just go ahead and color. And I use pretty much full power for the bright red. So I have a nice rim first. You can see I outlined it, okay? And then I use the bright red, start to have only like, 1 to 5, only two level 2, level 2, and then I slowly cut it out a little bit more until it disappear, okay? Same thing to here. Color. And reduce my power to number 2 because I want it slowly merge in. You see, like that? Slowly merging in. Okay. All right, same thing to here. Color. Use number 2 power only. Slowly merge in. All right, same here. Color in. Number 2 power. Slowly merge in. And here you can do a little bit curve. Very nice, right? You can see here and here a little bit different, right? All right, same thing. Color in. Use number 2 power. Level 2 power, okay? Color in. And slowly merge in. Same thing, repeat the process on the bottom. Curve. Slowly merge into the pink. Okay, and I'm going to have my darker red. I'm gonna do it a little bit on the bottom, on the side. You can see here on the side of the tulip, and then keep going until the bottom. And the power I use pretty much about number 2. If you power 1 to 5, I use 2, level 2, okay? So you can see a little bit darker red. Slowly merge in. All right, same thing to this side. A little bit darker red. A little bit this side. A little bit darker red. I only use one side, not this side, okay? Okay? And the light comes from this side, and light, medium, dark, light, medium, dark, light, medium, dark, okay? And this one, because it's on the bottom, so I darken it a little bit more, and a little bit more. Curve, okay? Curve. Slowly merge into the first layer. So this one is the second layer, right? Tulip. And then I'm going to have a brown. Just focus on the bottom. One more layer, very close to the bottom. Small area, darker. All right, very bottom. I use number 2 power on the really bottom. Okay, here a little bit close to the edge, and a little bit on the side, You see the difference? Okay, and a little bit on the bottom here. Inside, right? Inside the flower, it's hard to have a light going in, so that's why we darker this inside. Okay, here, here, and here. Okay, so this is the tulip. Okay, it's different than the original one. You see original one like that, but after you shading become like that 3D look. Okay, so I'm only doing one side. You are going to do two sides. Okay, and right now that's working on the leaf. Same thing, I'm going to do one side. You are going to do two sides. Okay, so this one, it's green. I have a light green, medium green, and then this one, dark green. 3 color, right? All right, so first one, I'm going to just use light green. I'm gonna focus on the rim, like, you know, the rim right here, and the rim right here. I use number 5 power. I use full power. Color in. Give a little bit shading on the edges. Kind of like, you know, make it rounded. Okay, a little bit more on the tip. Okay, much more on the bottom. You can see the whole bottom, I did it. Okay, and then but we are gonna start to slowly merge in. So reduce your power, not too hard. Start to slowly merge in number 2 power. Okay, all right, like that. Slowly merge in, slowly merge in. Okay, I'm gonna have my medium green. Okay, I'm gonna do it right here. Very hard. I want the flower here turn, and it looks like a turning that way. So that's why here I do it really hard to make the shading, and then start to reduce. But on the bottom half of here, we do this much light green, right? And half of the light green, we are gonna do medium green, darken it, and then here a little bit on the side. I use full power. Okay, a little bit on the side, I use full power, and then I'm gonna highlight a little bit the line, just highlight few, not every single one, just highlight a little bit. Shading, well, I shouldn't call highlight, shading a little bit the line I drew, a little bit harder, 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 like that. Okay, and then get the darker screen, focus on really bottom, okay, color in, full power, color in, full power, a little bit, okay, so that's it. This is the leaf. I want to show you the original leaf and the one with shading. This one looks 3D, okay, a little bit here more. This one look 3D, completely different than the original one, right? Okay, so let's do the other side. This one, practice one more time, same idea, okay? Light green, full power on the tip, on the edges. So on the tip, edges, here and here. full power. And then the bottom, big area, bottom part, full power, color in, color in. Shall I bring in this time? Let's see. Yeah, we can zoom in this time. Okay, color in, color in. I use full power, okay? Color in, and then start to reduce the power, slowly merging in to the regular light green, okay? And then here, same thing, slowly merge in, and slowly, and then fade it out, right? Okay, you can see here darker. Okay, slightly, okay? And then I'm going to have my medium green. You see I'm shading here this much, and I'm going to reduce to the half. Same thing here to here, I shade, and then I'm going to reduce to half. Darker green, full power. Or I'm gonna shading here, full power, much darker. Full power on the side, much darker. Okay, I'm going to slowly merge into the light green I just did, so they don't look, too fast. The transition, the shading, the transition doesn't look too fast. Slowly. Good. Okay, and I'm going to draw a line. You see the line right here? Curve. I want you to shade every single line. Curve. Only the curve area. And then slowly goes down. And then same thing to this curve area. Curve area, only the curve area. Darken it a little bit, okay? And then I'm going to get a darker screen. So darker screen, focus on the line, make it darker. And then here you see a curve, darker. And then here too, darker. All right. So it turn, okay? Same thing here, darker. When it has a curve, shading, like this one got the curve, and that's shade, okay? Curve and shade. And then color in, make it much darker on the bottom, and that's it. Okay, let's compare. This one is the regular one, and this one it's the one we doing the shading. It looks 3D, right? This one looks flat. Let me show it to you. Compare. Right? Like that. Okay, so let me zoom out. We are ready for this one. Okay, what I want you to do on the top, I want you to cut a little bit. You see here, cut in a little bit. All right, and the other side right here, measure it. Let me see if I do it in exactly the opposite side. I think so, okay? Opposite side right here, okay? Trim. All right, and then we are gonna tuck in this tulip, and then adjust. Make it right in the middle. adjust a little bit. This one, tuck it in. Wait, tuck it in like that. You see? Easy. Okay. And then next one, a pear. This one is going to be a pear, right? And this one actually right here. It's gonna be front and back. Glue on the tip only, okay? On the tip. Glue together. And this one on the tip. Glue together. Okay, and we are going to open this one and glue. You can adjust. You want it closer or more open. It's up to you. Okay, so on the bottom both sides, put glue, a lot of glue. That's make sure you can glue it together. Put a lot of glue. Okay, and then you find this one like that. Glue it together. Okay, and if you want it more open, you just push down a little bit, back and forth. Okay, all right, we have on one side, and then let's do the other side. Put a lot of glue. Put a lot of glue. Okay. All right, this one, you can have a sand level on the bottom, and you can have a little bit higher. Like I want it a little bit higher and a little bit open. It will look nice too. You see, one higher, one lower, and you can adjust it. You want it more open, or you know, lift up or a little bit. It's up to you. Okay. All right, we finished this project. I want to show you the different view. Okay, look at that. Ta-da! This is the beautiful tulip. We did it today. This one without shading. Okay, and for the advanced students, you should do the shading to make it prettier, nicer. Okay, all right. I see you next class and hope you enjoy the lesson. Bye bye everyone. See you next time. Bye bye.